Hi guys, this is Shelby from Trimboli Chiropractic. We're going to be teaching you some lumbar stretches today. We are going to do most of these stretches on the ground, so if you're having a flare-up or any issues that would prevent you from getting on the ground, wait for our next video and we'll show you some seated stretches. The first stretch we're going to do is the QL stretch, and basically you're going to reach your arm overhead and lean opposite direction. Now if you wanted to intensify the stretch, you can rotate forward so you get a nice pull right here in your back. And you would want to hold that for 30 seconds and then switch sides. What we're going to do is the hip flexor psoas stretch. So you just go ahead and extend out, and you're wanting to feel the stretch right in here. And the farther down you go, the more intense you can get this stretch. And also, if you stretch away, you can also increase the pull there. So the next stretch we're going to do is the hamstring stretch. So you're going to extend one leg out straight in front of you, and you're going to bend the other leg. And you're going to reach forward towards your toe of the extended leg. And to intensify the stretch, you can kind of bend forward. You don't want to hunch though, because that's not providing a good stretch. You want to keep your back straight. You're going to hold this for 20 seconds and then switch sides. The next stretch we're going to do is called the pelvic tilt. You're going to bend your knees, feet flat against the ground, and then you're going to lie back. You're going to put your hands underneath your lower back, and the purpose of this stretch is to contract your abs and rotate towards the floor, and then release yourself back up. You'll do that 30 times and move on to the next stretch. The next stretch is called the lower back rotators. You're going to start with your feet flat against the floor and lean back, and you're going to rotate with your palms flat. Rotate your hips to the side to create a stretch. You want to keep your hip against the ground. You don't just want to hold the stretch there, you want it to relax and let gravity take over. You'll hold that for 30 seconds and then switch sides. So the next stretch we're going to do is the single knee to chest. You're going to go ahead and bring your back up against the ground, and you're going to bring one knee towards you. And you can go ahead and wrap your arm around it and bring that up towards your chest until you start to feel a pull. If you can't reach or if your knee doesn't come up that far, you can also wrap a towel around. And then you would hold this for 20 seconds and switch sides and go through the other side. And once you're done with this stretch, the next stretch that you can just go right into is the double knees to chest. So you're going to bring both knees towards your chest and grab and hold. You're going to hold that for 20 seconds, and then we'll move on to the next one. The next stretch we're going to do is called the figure four. So you're going to go ahead and lean back, bring your knees up. You're going to cross one leg over the other leg, and then you're going to bring your knee up towards your chest and hold until you feel the stretch. You're going to hold it about 20 to 30 seconds, and then you'll switch sides.
Hey, it's Sam again. So as Shelby stated, if you can't, you're having problems, you can't get on the floor, we're going to show you guys the low back ones seated. So the first one we'll get started with is the hamstring stretch that we did on the floor. So you're basically just going to extend that leg and reach down for that toe as far as you can. Feel that huge stretch in your hamstring, low back a little bit. You're going to hold that one for 30 seconds, switch sides, do this leg, hold for 30, and then we'll move on to the next. So next one, this is going to replicate the low back rotation. So you're going to get in your chair, facing forward, and we're just going to rotate to the side here. Hold that for 30 seconds. Once you hit that 30 seconds, we're going to rotate to the other side. Hold this side for another 30, and then you're ready to move on to the next. So next one, this is replicating the single leg knee to chest. You're basically going to just lean down towards one of your legs, and you're going to kind of put some pressure on your knee here. So you should feel this all on your hips, your low back area. We're going to hold this side for 30 seconds, move on to the other side, hold that for 30 seconds, and then when you're done with both of those, you can jump right into the double knee to chest. So this one, you're just going to lean straight forward between your legs, and you're going to pull there, and you're going to hold that for 30 seconds. So last seated stretch we're going to show you guys is the figure 4. So you're going to kind of plant this leg firmly on the ground. You're going to cross this one over your knee, and you're just going to feel that big stretch in your piriformis area, your glute. You're going to hold that for 30 seconds. Switch sides, making sure that back is flat, no hunching over like this, make sure it's flat. Just go as far until you feel that stretch, hold that for 30 seconds.